Beginning a new vlog. We are out at Elmer Kelley Stadium in Madisonville, and so let me turn the camera around. Both teams have been practicing here before the game. Madisonville North Hopkins is playing Hopkins County Central. Elmer Kelley Stadium. This is where North Hopkins plays their home games, the baseball team. See the stands over there? Scoreboard, left field. Right here, Madisonville City Park. It's where they have Fourth Fest on the other side of the wall. You see Hopkins County Central out there right now, practicing a little bit. Got my setup, the live reads, scorecard, score sheet, my equipment, starting introductions right now for the batting orders. Hopkins County Central. Madisonville North Hopkins about to be introduced.
The senior, number 2.
I'm getting ready for my broadcast here in just a moment.
Batting second.
Brazier with Martin leading off the bag over at first, unwinds, throws it, and a strike is going to be called. Throw over to second, but Martin is going to get over there cleanly. So a stolen base now puts a runner in scoring position over on second, being Martin. Wilson, with an 0-1 pitch count after that swing and miss, will await pitch number 2. Brazier checks his shoulder, now fires it in there, showing bunt is Wilson, and he is going to be called for a strike 2. And so now an 0-2 pitch count leaves Brazier the ability to play around with the pitch a little bit if he chooses to here in this third one. He'll check over his shoulder again, over to second base. Martin extending off, now throws it inside, misses with a fastball, now 1-2. On the season, Evan Wilson in 15 games played, coming into this one a .262 batting average. As the dugout over for Madisonville North Hopkins making some noise. Fastball misses upstairs. As the wind's picking up once again here behind me, blowing my papers around. Wilson now an even count, 2-2 against him. Brazier, fastball misses. They try a stolen base over at third, and they're going to call it safe. A slide attempt over there by Martin. They had to dirty up the white uniform to do so, but he did get over to third base, and so now 2 consecutive stolen bases for Martin. Puts him in definite scoring position with no outs here in the top half of the first inning. Fastball is going to be hit, and there is going to be one off the third baseman as Martin will come home, and then backtracking his way to first off the hit is going to be Wilson. So an RBI single for Wilson to get things going his first time up. Brazier with runners on the corners, 1 out, looks over to third, now fires one in there and misses for a ball. Stolen base. Lear will go from first to second. So now runners on second and third in scoring position for North Hopkins to add to this 1-0 lead they already have here in the top half of the first inning, or the bottom half of the first inning, excuse me. Clapping going on from the dugout over there to my right. North Hopkins a little rowdier this season compared to last. 0-2 now the pitch count against Lane Falk. And if you're Brazier, you're hopeful that you can get out of this inning with no more runs added. Fires one in there, and this one misses low and inside for a ball. So the first one in the count now, 1-2 against Falk. Falk in 15 games has a .209 batting average. And this one will hit Falk right in the back. And so now the bases are loaded with just 1 out. First time up to the plate. With bases loaded, a hitter's dream scenario right now, as you'll see the first pitch go by showing bunt, and that one will just shift over into foul territory down the right field line. for an 0-1 pitch count.
Good try, I like it.
Now the North Hopkins runners have to go back to the respective bases. And if you're North Hopkins, you need to bring in some of these runs right here because you don't get this opportunity too much where you have one out in the inning and you have a bases loaded scenario. So Ryder Sandage's first time up. What say you, Sandage? He awaits the pitch. The 0-1 for Brazier. Fastball misses. Catcher had to go down and collect that one. Allen made sure that that one didn't squeak through his legs because if it had, there would have been for sure another run added to the board. Brazier, 1-1 pitch count, fires it in there and hits consecutive batters, and that's going to bring in a run and keep the bases loaded. So 2 hit by pitches as coach is going to come out and talk to his pitcher. We'll step up to the plate and await the pitch from Brazier with a bases loaded scenario. Brazier will miss it. That one gets away from the catcher. Allen has to go and retrieve it, but that's going to bring in a third run and advance the runners all the way around, as now there's runners on second and third. So first is open, and it looks like we're going to have a balk, it looks like, possibly. And so here comes an additional run. So now it is 3-0. Actually, it should be 4-0, I think. Yeah, 4-0 North Hopkins. So Brantley Harris with a 1-0 pitch count against him. Sees this one go low and inside for a 2-0 pitch count. Brantley Harris, not only is he a pretty good pitcher, he's also doing pretty decently at the plate. .333 batting average here so far in 11 games played. Sees that pitch go for a strike one call, 2-1, as the North Hopkins dugout did not like that. Brazier fires, misses. That one's going to be a wide one. Should have a play over there, and there's another run scored as Ryder Sandage, with enough speed, beating the throw over to Brazier, will now make it 5-0 here in the bottom of the first inning. Jack Mitchell next, a right-handed batter for the Storm, as he'll foul this one back. So a ground out to begin this top half of the second inning. Jack Mitchell. Then on deck will be Brody Smith next for the Storm on deck. And so 0-2 the pitch count. I'm telling you, Harris has impressed me here. A freshman this season for the Maroons. This one fouled down the left field line. Jack Mitchell will have to come back now after doing the jog over to first. Second inning coverage is presented by Warrior Coal LLC of Madisonville. Warrior Coal LLC is investing into our people through the power of coal. To learn more about us and career opportunities, you can visit arlp.com. This pitch misses high, 1-2. First after 3 consecutive strikes right there, one being a foul. That one, the first ball in the strike. 1-2 pitch. There's a changeup, and this is going to be a Melody Lane strikeout. Third one of the day. An 8th grader. So a young talent here. He has a bright future ahead of him. But he's behind in the count right now, 0-2. And he goes down swinging for a strike 3 call. And so now with bases loaded, bottom of the second inning in a 6-0 game, North Hopkins essentially could put this one away early, as this one is going to find its way for a ball. Missed on the inside corner. So bases loaded once again for North Hopkins. Second time we've seen this here today. Harris, bat over his shoulder, ready to go. Sees the pitch go, and this one will be chopped foul to even up the pitch count at 1-1. Just one out here in the bottom of the second. Bases are loaded. North Hopkins a 5-run first inning. 1 so far here in the second and looking to add more to it. 1-1, grounder, play over at third. They're going to try to get the lead runner. Now they're going to throw it over to first, so that'll be a sacrifice essentially for Harris. And so that'll make it now 7-0 as Hogart comes in, essentially advancing the runners his first time up. And now with bases loaded, 2 outs, has a chance to add some more runs to the board. But we'll see this first pitch go by for a strike 1. Beautiful day for baseball in Madisonville. If we could just bottle this up for the rest of the season, every time there's a game, that would be great. In the ground, missing with the fastball, is going to now make it 1-1. Second pitch, or third pitch here in the count. Coming right here, missing upstairs for a ball, 2-1. Gossett this season, in 14 games, has gone down swinging a few times, 16 times. See if he can build some momentum here. He swings at this one, and this one, once again, is going to be chopped foul, and so that'll even up the count at 2 balls to 2 strikes with the bases loaded. And so if you're the runner, you're taking off regardless of what happens here. That makes the decision very easy. Throw, swung, and that one is entering foul territory down the left field line. Just a bit early on that one. As Olvera will get ready to make the jog and go back over to first base. North Hopkins dugout, relatively quiet right here. Few fans in attendance here today to see the hometown teams go at it. And a strike 3 call as Gossett got caught looking. We'll bring up James, his first time up. A lefty, and he's going to foul this one. Put his name down here. Third inning. You know, it's been a good day so far pitching-wise for Harris when you haven't gotten to the full order in the third inning. This is up high with this one. Evens up the count at 1-1. So a leadoff double for Clark. Trying to get the offense going as runner in scoring position. You like to see that if you're the Storm. And now looks like we'll have a momentary stop. So a right-handed pitcher against a left-handed batter. Central dugout making some noise over here in front of me. A swing and a miss for a strike 2. Harris on the day so far has 4 Melody Lane strikeouts to his credit. No outs, top of the third. North Hopkins leading those 7-0. Throws it in there and fouled back to the fence. It is going to keep him alive at 1-2. On deck will be Keegan Allen, the right fielder. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. There's Melody Lane strikeout number 5 on the day. Forgot to put a wrap on yesterday's vlog, so I'm doing it here. 12-2 was the final. North Hopkins won in 5 innings. I appreciate you all watching today's video, and we'll come back with some more new content here in the near future, some upcoming baseball and softball games, and other shenanigans that I might be a part of as well. Be good to one another. We'll see you back in the next one. Bye.